Hooray! Alright, we're here. Was it like 3-4 weeks after WrestleMania? Woo! You notice anything? I shaved. Not like you guys will have cared anyway. Well, you know. You know, I said this when the microphone was off that my favorite part about these live streams is just it's just looking on my phone and just seeing me flopping onto the bed. You know, like like oh man. It's like the microphone can be off, no context can be needed, and then I just jump in and flop onto my bed on camera. That's like the funniest thing. It's the funniest thing that I've done ever. Ever on this channel. Even on a live stream. You know? I gotta pull it up. Like if you're a newer viewer and if we are a newer viewer, should I say that 10 times fast? I might not. If you're a newer viewer, oh my god. If you come to these live streams, man, just try to get the context where the microphone can be off. I could be like doing something off camera. Then the next minute, like 6 or 7, 6 or 7 minutes later, and then I just flop onto the bed with no sound. There is just something still on this channel that I could make into a compilation, You might get what I was trying to say. Maybe into a clip. Who knows? But yeah, we're just 2 weeks after WrestleMania. Yeah, we're on the road to Backlash, guys. Well, you will tell because that's like, isn't it the title of the live stream? I forgot. I forgot. Yeah. But anyway, let's not waste any time and get straight into this. So now week 4. You know, we could do a pay-per-view on the second week of May, maybe, because I'm just about tired of doing the pay-per-views on the first week. I want to say that the first and only pay-per-view that we done in the series that was on the 4th week would have been the Royal Rumble, but that was in like February of this timeline. So you know. Here we go. April, week 4. Just forgot Buttercup wins. Oh, Michael, how you doing? Nothing much, just watching TV. Me too, man. I'm doing nothing more than just doing this live stream. Doing this live stream and watching classic TNA. Forgot what show it was. But somewhere in the 2010s. Like 2011, 2010. Still in that era when like Sting was over there, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles. Man, the good old times. The good old times that we used to have in the 2010s. Week 4, Monday Night Mayhem. Here we go, guys. Tonight's the night.
The heavy, driving synth and roaring guitars of The Night 2014 remix by CFO Dollar blast through the speakers, accompanied by a massive explosion of red and purple pyros across the stage. Welcome to CPW Monday Night Mayhem, Live for April, Week 4. The road to Backlash is heating up, and tonight's card is stacked with massive implications for the championship pictures. Co-general managers Princess Celestia and Princess Luna open the show to a massive ovation.
The golf claps, guys.
Luna announces that tonight, we will determine Applejack's next challenger for the Intercontinental Championship in a chaotic four-way battle, while the main event will see a high-stakes collision as Tempest Shadow looks to make a statement before her title match. Let's get straight into the action. CPW Monday Night Mayhem, April, Week 4. Match 1, Intercontinental Championship No. 1 Contender 4-way match. Pit Pedals vs. Buttercup vs. Puss in Boots vs. Pen, with Pencil, the match. Absolute pandemonium from the opening bell. Pit Pedals uses her incredible social media savvy speed to hit rapid fire kicks, while Buttercup relies on her unyielding power, tossing Pen across the canvas. Puss in Boots dazzles the crowd with his fencing agility, leaping off the top rope to take out Pencil on the outside. The finish. Buttercup sets Pen up for a devastating running spinebuster, but Pit Pedals springs off the top rope, catching Buttercup with a stunning tornado DDT. Before Pip can capitalize, Pen sneaks behind her, shoves her out of the ring, and covers a dazed Buttercup, hooking the tights for a cheap 3 count. Winner and No. 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Pen. Aftermath. Intercontinental Champion Applejack walks out onto the stage, tipping her cowboy hat and smirking at Pen, signaling she's ready for whatever the Object Show Alliance throws her way.
Tipping her cowboy hat. Like, instead of like with that taunt that Oba did to Brock at WrestleMania 42. Probably not, but you know.
Segment. The Tag Team Champions speak. Backstage, new Tag Team Champions
the
Object Show Alliance,
speak.
Pen and Pencil, gloat about Pen's massive victory earlier in the night, declaring that they are officially taking over both Monday Night Mayhem and Thursday Night Thunder. Match 2. Cruiserweight Division Showcase. Bugs Bunny vs. Janja. The match. A fun, high-energy match. Janja tries to use gritty brawling tactics to trap Bugs in the corner, but Bugs relies on his cartoonish evasion, pulling out a giant magnet to attract Janja's metal accessories and send him crashing into the ring post. The finish. Bugs hits a swift springboard dropkick and follows up with his signature floating DDT to secure a quick, dominant pinfall victory.
You might not know if hyenas,
Winner, Bugs Bunny. Main event, high-stakes grudge match. Zip Storm vs. Tempest Shadow. The match, a phenomenal, hard-hitting main event. Tempest Shadow enters the ring with pure malice, taking out her Backlash frustration on Zip Storm with brutal strikes and a punishing submission hold. Zip shows incredible heart and television champion resilience, using her sleek aerial agility to slip out of Tempest's grasp and land a series of stinging dropkicks. The climax. Tempest takes control, locking Zip in a tree of woe in the corner and setting her up for a devastating finishing blow. Suddenly, the arena lights flash violet, and CPW champion Twilight Sparkle walks down the entrance ramp, standing right at ringside. The interference and finish. Tempest is completely distracted by the champion's presence, yelling insults at Twilight from the apron. As Tempest turns back around, Zip Storm springs off the middle rope with a breathtaking, high-impact missile dropkick straight to Tempest's jaw. Zip immediately rolls Tempest up into a tight, pinning predicament as the referee counts 1, 2, 3. Winner, Zip Storm. Closing segment, the champion's grin. As Zip Storm celebrates her massive upset victory on the stage, a furious Tempest Shadow scrambles to her feet inside the ring, screaming murder as she stares down Twilight Sparkle. Twilight doesn't flinch. She simply flashes a calm, confident smile, holding the CPW championship high in the air as mayhem goes off the air with Tempest losing her cool just weeks before Backlash.
Backlash. What's this? Backlash. At Backlash. Should we add Danhausen to the cartoon roster? Man, you know how fun it would have been if we get a Danhausen cartoon? Oh my god, WWE, just do it. Do it, WWE. We're begging you to do a Danhausen cartoon. I mean, come on. It doesn't matter if it's exclusive to like I don't know, your Raw or SmackDown. Heck, even on NXT, or like with the Firefly Funhouse, or it'd be like its actual show. Come on. I mean, we could have done that with the whole Miz and Kay Wilson storyline, if you guys remember, back in May. Man, that would have been great. We would have added Danhausen to the CPW roster, to be honest with you. But I'm not. I might keep that like, far as away as possible. I saw your post about Roblox and wrestling news. Yeah. Thing is, I don't know if I really want to call it Impact Wrestling though. Like what's next? Are we gonna be calling it RNA? RNA. But sorry, I cannot get over that. RNA. Unless you're talking about the Xavier Alexander, then yeah, he is new to the roster. But yeah, I mean, really, guys, we should have seen this coming a long time ago. Like, how can you be shocked about Roblox? How can you be shocked about Roblox game and investigate it? My brain cannot talk today. Yeah, like, how can you be shocked about this? I mean, if you're a long-time player, like, if you've been around Roblox longer I've been on, which I've joined on Roblox since December of 2014, and there are games that I've seen on Roblox that, yeah, like, I mean, just use your imagination. I'm not repeating it on YouTube. Heck, I am not risking it just to get my channel like terminated. You guys can use your imagination. Meat Save, for example. God, I play it 2020. Yeah. But yeah, like, yeah, I've been around on Roblox since 2014. I played the long amount that I've been watching wrestling for. Like I've seen like games like Jailbreak, Prison Life, Workout Pizza Place, those all those games that used to be around in 2014. But yeah, how can you be shocked about this though? Like I might I guess I don't want to assume that I was a victim of one of those incidents that like stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But at the same time, though, if they did not been Schlepp, oh my god, the floodgates will have been open. Like, I know the whole age check thing. I know the age stuff did not, or will still happen with or without Schlepp. But my god, man. It's just stupid. Like, why will you ban someone that is trying to do what you refused to do, like all those years ago, and then you decide to ban him for actually helping you, for helping you? It's just baffling. Like, oh my god. Oh my lord. But yeah, if Roblox does get banned, I mean, so like I said in the second post, I got other stuff to do than just Roblox. Like I can even bring back character AI WWE. You know, well maybe not on the channel, but maybe do like a few posts here and there, or maybe just like, I mean, we got WrestlePalooza around the corner in 2 weeks, so I mean, yeah, what are we doing? That's what we're saying, Michael. What are we doing? What are we doing, Roblox? By the way, Roblox isn't gonna be dead, just so you know. Like, I'd be still doing posts like here and there. Oh, this match is official. This match official. Here's the results of this pay-per-view. That's what I'm gonna be doing, guys. Roblox WWE is not gonna be dead. I'm still gonna be doing it just for my imagination, Like, oh, this happened, that happened. You could have been there if you would have seen that. Even though we did not actually do the show. But my question is, how is me and Jaden gonna be talking to each other now? Like, I don't have Discord. I never had Discord. So, like, me and Michael, on the other hand, we can just talk in the comments, If you guys ever see me and Michael in the comments, not just in live streams, but also in like air videos and stuff. But yeah, I might have to talk about more later because we gotta get to more stuff. We gotta get to like Thursday Night Thunder, then the next two shows on the fourth week, and then get to May next Thursday. But anyway, what are we doing? Oh, by the way, guys, we did not get a power sword. Heartbreaking, isn't it? No way, we're actually, yeah, we're about to be in May. What I think about it. Now, mind, guys, we could actually do a pay-per-view on. Oh my god, we could do a pay-per-view on a week 2 or week 3 or week 4 for once. Backlash opens the show. Seth versus Sonic. What about that for a main event, huh? Seth versus Sonic? Wink, wink. What do we have done with Lollipop, man? I can't remember. Hey, as far as we know, Lollipop could have came out to Ain't Like Us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Dun, 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 dun. They're not like us. They're not like us. Then you got like a Super Bowl halftime show type performance from Kendrick Lamar. What a performance, by the way. If you've never seen it, go ahead and watch it. Oh my god. And yet Wiki Saint says that the Revolution has been televised. The Revolutionary just got televised when Kendrick Lamar was on stage at the Super Bowl. Well, I don't think you might call it a stage. I mean, he was like in the middle, pointed in the middle of the field. Oh, Finn Balor has a...
The arena flashes with a brilliant electric blue.
Finn Balor has a YouTube channel now? Wait a minute. We gotta check. I need to check that one. I need to check. Michael, I need to check that one out. Maybe somewhere in this live stream. Maybe before 8.
Blue glow as the heavy industrial riffs of Black and Blue by CFO Dollar tear through the speakers. Welcome to CPW Thursday Night Thunder. Live for April, Week 4. We are speeding headfirst toward Backlash, and the
the more I think about it, what about WrestlePalooza? Well, I don't have a Maven figure, but if I do have a Maven figure before September 6th, oh my god, we need that match, guys. Maven versus Finn Balor at WrestlePalooza. Guys. You know what I'm saying? The Battle of the YouTubers on YouTube on the Canon Display channel. Come on, guys. Come on. I have the creative mind of Bray Wyatt. Not to brag or anything. I do not even brag at all. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm at the creative mind that Bray Wyatt always has. Back when he was still alive.
Tension across the Thunder brand is at an absolute fever pitch. With a brutal, fatal 4-way looming for the World Heavyweight Championship, every single superstar is looking to make a statement tonight. General managers 4 and 2 stand in the center of the ring. 4 grabs the microphone, grinning wildly. Backlash is right around the corner, and our main event tonight will feature 2 men desperate to prove they belong at the top.
You guys ever seen BFB?
Let's get right into the action. CPW Thursday Night Thunder, April, Week 4. Opening segment, the target on the champion's back. The high-octane theme of Rainbow Dash hits the speakers, and the World Heavyweight Champion struts down the ramp with her title resting over her shoulder, a cocky smirk plastered across her face.
All right.
Dash grabs a microphone and steps into the center of the ring to a mixed reaction from the crowd. Let's get one thing straight. At WrestleMania, I proved I am the apex predator. And now, management expects me to defend this title in a fatal 4-way.
I have voices in my head, they talk to them, they understand, they talk to me. So does that mean Rainbow Dash could be Rainbow Orange now? Rainbow Orange. No. Rainbow Dash calling herself the Apex Predator. I even got Michael laughing in chat. But yeah. You know, yeah, we need a pay-per-view now, guys. We need Forbidden Door now. CPW, WWE. Yes. Shaw versus Finn Balor, anybody? Anybody? Seth versus Seth Raven? The Battle of Seths? Maybe, Finn Balor versus... No, we already did that. Maybe Rainbow Dash versus Randy Orton.
Sign me up, Seth, guys. Sonic, and that feral alien Stitch. Oh, and let's not forget Pin running around with a steel pipe from the other brand. You can stack the odds against me all you want, but at Backlash, I am walking out still holding this gold because none of you are on my level. Dash drops the money.
Come on, guys. Come on. You gotta tell me that Rainbow Dash did the Backlash! You know, you gotta tell me he did that. She did that commercial. At Backlash? What been better if I had glasses on somewhere? Like the sunglasses? I think I have sunglasses somewhere. Don't remember where I put them, but I have them somewhere. Not in this room, like in this house somewhere. We need Sonic and Shao versus me and Seth Osprey. Here as the Owens or the House of Black. Yes! 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 That's what we do! Yes! Thanks, Michael. Yes! I feel like Mojo... You know, every time when I get hype, I always feel like if I was part of the hype blows with Mojo Wally or Zack Ryder. Remember that tag team? We don't get hype! We stay hype! You know it, bro. You know, they have one of the coolest theme songs too. One of the most underrated theme song for a tag team, besides the B team. Mark on words, guys. I just get pictures of my version of the Wyatt Six. Alright, you do that.
Mike and exits to a chorus of boos, making her disdain for the upcoming stipulation crystal clear. Match 1. Cruiserweight Division Showcase. Stitch, with Lilo, versus Hitch Trailblazer. The match, a chaotic, hard-hitting opener. Stitch brings unbridled, feral energy, biting and scrambling across the canvas, while Hitch Trailblazer tries to establish law and order with clean suplexes and heavy strikes. The finish. Lilo tries to distract the referee with a camera flash, but Hitch ducks out of the way. Stitch accidentally charges past Hitch and collides hard with Lilo on the apron. Distracted and horrified by hitting his friend, Stitch turns around straight into a brutal running powerslam from Hitch, who hooks the leg for the 1, 2, 3. Winner, Hitch Trailblazer. Segment, sweet interruption. Backstage, Lollipop is being interviewed by the broadcast team about her explosive debut a few weeks ago. Mid-sentence, Starlight Glimmer interrupts, rolling her eyes and telling Lollipop that Flash and Neon won't survive the real competition on Thunder. Lollipop just blows a pink bubble gum bubble right in Starlight's face, giggling as she walks off, setting the stage for a fiery new rivalry. Match 2. Tag team action. Starlight Glimmer and Keon versus Fiery and Leafy. The match, a fast-paced tag team bout. Fiery and Leafy show off their synchronized chemistry with quick tags, trying to keep Keon off balance. Starlight Glimmer tags herself in aggressively, using her sharp technical precision to isolate Leafy in the heel corner. The finish. Keon lands a heavy running forearm on Fiery, knocking him to the outside. Starlight dumps Leafy over the top rope, and Keon follows up with a thunderous running clothesline on Fiery at ringside to secure a dominant victory for his team. Winners, Starlight Glimmer and Keon. Main event. Backlash Preview
As
Match.
always.
Seth the Batpony vs. Sonic. Non-title Backlash Preview. The match. A masterclass in speed, agility, and heart.
What Sonic gets
Both Seth the Batpony and Sonic enter this main event looking to build undeniable momentum heading into the fatal four-way World Heavyweight Championship match at Backlash. Sonic uses his lightning-fast footwork to run circles around Seth, while Seth relies on his breathtaking aerial versatility, executing a springboard corkscrew crossbody that takes Sonic down hard on the outside. The climax. The action moves back inside the ring. Seth sets Sonic up for a superkick, but Sonic ducks under at the last millisecond, bouncing off the ropes to nail a rapid-fire sequence of kicks followed by a stunning Sonic Boom dropkick. Both competitors lay completely exhausted as the crowd chants, "This is awesome." The interference. Suddenly, Mayhem Tag Team Champion Pin hops over the barricade, sliding into the ring with his steel pipe. The referee immediately calls for the bell as Pin swings wildly, attacking both Seth and Sonic to send a brutal message to the entire Thunder roster. Result: no contest due to outside interference. The chaos escalates. Pin stands tall in the center of the ring, laughing maniacally and swinging his steel pipe over the fallen bodies of Seth the Batpony and Sonic. Suddenly, Rainbow Dash runs down the ramp, not to help, but just to watch the carnage from the safety of the stage, wearing a smug smile as she realizes her Backlash challengers are being systematically dismantled before their very eyes. Pin raises his pipe high into the air as Thunder goes off the air in total chaos.
Oh my good lord, man. You got to be kidding me! Why were you doing this to us? Shameful. Absolute clash out. Please clip that, guys. Well, if there was a clip button, I might be stuck in the past, you know. Oh man. There we go. There we go. May week 1. Oh my god. Oh.
The heavy, driving synth and roaring guitars of The Night 2014 remix by CFO Dollar blast through the speakers, accompanied by a massive explosion of red and purple pyros across the stage. Welcome to CPW Monday Night Mayhem, Live for May, Week 1. We are officially in the month of Backlash, and the tension on the Mayhem brand has completely boiled over. Let's get straight into the action with an unbelievable start to the show. CPW Monday Night Mayhem, May, Week 1. Opening segment, Extreme Backstage Chaos. Before the opening pyro can even fade, the broadcast cuts Liv to the backstage hallway. CPW champion Twilight Sparkle is walking toward her locker room when Tempest Shadow suddenly ambushes her from behind. The two bitter rivals immediately begin trading savage, unyielding, completely brawling through the production area. They smash through catering tables, tumble over equipment crates, and trade heavy forearms right in front of the startled backstage crew. Co-GM Princess Luna and a swarm of security guards sprint into the chaos, desperately trying to pull the two apex predators apart. It takes over a dozen officials to physically separate Tempest and Twilight, who are both screaming curses at each other as they are dragged in opposite directions. What an explosive start to Mayhem. Match 1. Intercontinental
it was
Championship
explosive.
preview. Applejack, Intercontinental Champion, versus Janja. The match. Fresh off learning her Backlash challenger is Penn, Applejack steps into the ring with a focused, no-nonsense attitude. Janja tries to use gritty, underhanded brawling tactics to catch the champion off guard, cornering her and throwing heavy boots. The finish. Applejack easily shrugs off the offense, ducking a wild clothesline. She scoops Janja up with incredible core strength and drives him straight into the canvas with the Honesty Slam to pick up a decisive, dominant victory. Winner, Applejack. Aftermath. Intercontinental #1 contender Penn appears on the Titantron alongside Pencil, mocking the champion and promising to take her title at Backlash. Match 2. Tag Team Division Showcase. Keon and Puss in Boots versus Ed and a local competitor. The match. A fast-paced tag team showcase. Puss in Boots dazzles the crowd with his fencing agility, keeping Ed completely disoriented with rapid-fire kicks.
Oh, God.
Keon tags in and unleashes a fury of explosive offense. The finish. Keon clears the local competitor off the apron with a heavy clothesline, then assists Puss in executing a stunning double-team maneuver. Keon follows up with a thunderous roar of the Elders running clothesline to secure the 1-2-3. Winners, Keon and Puss in Boots. Match 3. Cruiserweight Division Bout. Bugs Bunny vs. Pip Pedals. The match. A fun, high-energy clash between two fan favorites. Pip Pedals uses her lightning-fast social media savvy speed to land quick dropkicks, but Bugs relies on his cartoonish evasion, pulling out a giant umbrella to block a corner charge. The finish. Bugs pops out from under the umbrella, hits a swift springboard dropkick, and transitions into a
Since when Bugs Bunny became Gentleman Jack Gallagher? Remember that guy from 205 Live with the umbrella and he just boom will blow someone with that umbrella and then just opens it and then just starts turning it. It's awesome.
Tight pinning predicament to steal the 3 count. Winner, Bugs Bunny. Main event segment. The champion speaks and the final explosion. The arena lights dim, and the triumphant theme of CPW champion Twilight Sparkle echoes through the speakers. Twilight walks down the ramp with the CPW championship securely over her shoulder. Though she has a small bruise on her cheek from the brutal backstage brawl earlier tonight, her composure is absolute.
Well, duh.
She steps into the ring and grabs a microphone. Earlier tonight, Tempest Shadow proved she has no patience, no discipline, and no respect for the rules. She wants to ambush me in the hallway? She wants to turn this brand into a war zone? Bring it. At Backlash, I am not just going to beat you again, Tempest. I am going to put an end to this once and for all. This championship isn't going anywhere. Suddenly, the arena lights plunge into darkness. The menacing theme of Tempest Shadow hits. Tempest doesn't come out on the stage. Instead, she slides right into the ring from behind while Twilight is turned toward the ramp. Tempest blindsides the champion, driving her into the canvas with a vicious attack. The referee and security guards swarm the ring instantly. Tempest refuses to let go, locking Twilight in a brutal submission hold as the champion screams in pain. Officials finally manage to pry Tempest off, but she stands over a gasping Twilight Sparkle, laughing maniacally as Monday Night Mayhem goes off the air with the Backlash main event hanging in the balance.
There you go. Maybe 2. Oh wait, we're still in week 1. Oh my God. Almost burned Thursday twice. What the heck? Michael, are you still in the chat? You better be still in the chat. Come on. Come on, man. There we go. Well, I guess Michael isn't in the chat. Okay, then. Here we go, guys.
The arena flashes with a brilliant, electric blue glow as the heavy industrial riffs of Black and Blue by CFO Dollar tear through the speakers. Welcome to CPW Thursday Night Thunder, Live for May, Week 1. We are speeding headfirst toward Backlash, and the tension across the Thunder brand is at an absolute fever pitch. With a brutal, fatal four-way looming for the World Heavyweight Championship, every single superstar is looking to make a statement tonight. General managers 4 and 2 stand in the center of the ring. 4 grabs the microphone, grinning wildly. Backlash is right around the corner, and tonight's main event is personal. Let's get right into the action. CPW Thursday Night Thunder, May, Week 1. Opening segment, Seth the Bat Pony speaks. The high-flying contender Seth the Bat Pony makes his way down to the ring to a massive ovation, wearing a fierce, determined expression. Seth grabs a microphone and paces the canvas. Rainbow Dash thinks she can duck the odds. Sonic thinks his speed will save him. Stitch thinks he can bite his way to the top. And Lightning Dust thinks she can do Rainbow's dirty work without consequences. At WrestleMania, Lightning Dust cost me my dream. Tonight, in this very ring, I get my hands on her. And at Backlash, I'm walking out with the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth drops the mic to a chorus of cheers, setting the stage for an explosive main event.
No, I need to do that.
Match 1, Cruiserweight Division Showcase. Stitch, with Lilo, versus Hitch Trailblazer. The match, a chaotic, hard-hitting opener. Stitch brings unbridled, feral energy, biting and scrambling across the canvas, while Hitch Trailblazer tries to establish law and order with clean suplexes and heavy strikes. The finish, Lilo tries to distract the referee with a camera flash, but Hitch ducks out of the way.
Here we go again!
Stitch accidentally charges past Hitch and collides hard with Lilo on the apron. Distracted and horrified by hitting his friend, Stitch turns around straight into a brutal running powerslam from Hitch, who hooks the leg for the 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Winner, Hitch Trailblazer. Segment,
Julia
Sweet
Western,
Confrontation.
guys, got her.
Backstage, Lollipop is
Power
blowing
slam.
bright pink bubble gum bubbles while being interviewed about her rising dominance in the division. Starlight Glimmer storms up to her, furious about Lollipop's
Okay, no, it's good. Okay. We knew it, guys. We knew it. Okay, I knew it. I don't know about you guys. Don't betray me, man. Here we go. There. We're good now. Don't make any changes to the show, right? What? Man, what is it with this Koei AF team?
The arena flashes with a brilliant, electric blue glow as the heavy industrial riffs of Black and Blue by CFO Dollar tear through the speakers. Welcome to CPW Thursday Night Thunder, Live for May, Week 1. We are officially on the road to Backlash, and the tension on the Thunder brand has reached a boiling point. With a chaotic fatal four-way looming for the World Heavyweight Championship, tonight is all about sending brutal messages. Let's dive straight into the action. CPW Thursday Night Thunder, May, Week 1. Opening segment, the Bat Pony speaks. The arena erupts as Seth the Bat Pony marches down the ramp, wearing a fierce, determined expression.
Hey, Michael, you're
He
back!
slides into the ring, grabs a microphone, and addresses the entire locker room. Rainbow Dash thinks she can duck and dodge. Sonic thinks his speed can save him. Stitch thinks he's untouchable. And Lightning Dust thinks she can play Kingmaker by sticking her nose in business that doesn't belong to her. At Backlash, that World Heavyweight Championship is mine. But tonight, I start taking my frustrations out on the person who cost me my dream match at WrestleMania. Seth drops the mic, glaring up the ramp, setting the stage for a massive main event collision later tonight. Match 1. Grudge Match. Shadow the Hedgehog vs. Stitch, with Lilo, the match. Pure, unadulterated violence. Stitch charges right at Shadow with feral, unpredictable aggression, biting and throwing wild strikes. Shadow responds with cold, calculating precision, using his terrifying speed and powerful kicks to ground the alien and neutralize his chaotic energy. The finish. Stitch tries to bounce back with a running crossbody, but Shadow catches him midair, plants him with a devastating chaos-fueled spinebuster, and immediately locks in a brutal sleeper hold that forces Stitch to pass out. Winner, Shadow the Hedgehog. Aftermath. Shadow stands tall over an unconscious Stitch, sending a chilling message to the entire roster before disappearing into the shadows. Segment, Sweet Confrontation. Backstage, Starlight Glimmer is walking down the hall when she is suddenly blocked by Lollipop, who is blowing a bright pink bubble gum bubble and twirling her giant lollipop. Starlight narrows her eyes, crossing her arms. You think a little neon and sugar makes you a star around here? You don't belong on Thunder. Lollipop pops her bubble, flashing a sweet, mocking grin. Oh, honey, I don't just belong here, I own the place. Try and stop me. The two stare each other down in a tense, ice-cold face-to-face confrontation, setting up a massive new women's division rivalry. Match 2. Cruiserweight Division Showcase. Hitch Trailblazer vs. Sonic. The match. A fast-paced, highly competitive contest. Hitch Trailblazer tries to use his disciplined, law and order brawling style to ground the speedster, hitting a heavy sidewalk slam for a close 2 count. Sonic relies on his lightning-fast agility, slipping out of trouble and landing a series of quick, stinging strikes. The finish. Hitch misses a wild running lariat in the corner. Sonic bounces off the ropes with maximum velocity and nails a breathtaking Sonic Boom dropkick, hooking the leg for the 1-2-3 victory. Winner, Sonic. Main event, high-stakes grudge match. Seth the Bat Pony vs. Lightning Dust. The match. Seth enters this match with a massive score to settle against the woman who interfered at WrestleMania and blew open the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Seth takes the fight right to Lightning Dust, using stiff forearms and high-flying offense. Lightning Dust fights back with smart, dirty veteran tactics, targeting Seth's knee to slow down his aerial attack. The climax. Seth manages to find a second wind, dodging a heavy boot from Lightning Dust and nailing a rapid-fire sequence of kicks. Just as Seth signals for the finish and scales the top turnbuckle, the arena lights flash violently. The chaos erupts and Pin takes over. World Heavyweight Champion Rainbow Dash suddenly sprints down the ramp, distracting the referee. At the exact same time, Sonic and Stitch charge ringside, looking to take out Seth ahead of Backlash. The match dissolves into an all-out, four-way brawl between the fatal four-way competitors at ringside. Suddenly, the industrial alarm sounds. Mayhem Tag Team Champion Pin hops over the barricade, sliding into the ring with his steel pipe while everyone is distracted outside.
That's a her!
Pin blindsides Lightning Dust with a sickening shot to the ribs, then turns around and cracks Seth the Bat Pony across the back. Sonic and Stitch rush the ring to stop him, but Pin swings wildly, planting both of them with vicious pipe shots. Within seconds, every single top star from the fatal four-way, Seth, Sonic, Stitch, and even Lightning Dust, is left laying completely motionless on the canvas. Pin stands alone in the center of the ring, holding his tag team championship high in the air and laughing maniacally as Thunder goes off the air in absolute, lawless chaos.
Gotta be kidding me, man. Gotta be kidding me. Alright. Well, that's all for this week. But hey, before we go, of course, when a pay-per-view is coming up, you know how much I love to show you guys a match card. Either from Roblox WWE or Roblox CM Wrestling. So here we go. Summer Box, even though the local says SummerSlam. But ignore that. Ignore that. Use your imagination, guys. Use your imagination. But we got the main event. Carter Fatu versus John Mann for the World Heavyweight Champion. I was almost about to turn this into a triple threat, by the way. About nearly did, but I was like, I wouldn't turn this into a triple threat. But anyway, Zach Rollins versus AMF, Aaron Matthew Freeman. Daniel Brown versus Michael Shields. Luna Moon defending the Women's Championship against Alex Ospreay. And Merrick Manett going one-on-one against Angel Sane for the United States Champion. And by the way, you know, speaking of Angel Sane, I also created him on Character AI, so yeah. So hey, if you wanna chat with Angel Sane on Character AI, you can gladly do so. Just don't do anything weird. I'm watching you guys. I'm watching you. There we go. I don't know if you could see my face actually. Can you still see my face? Might be just my camera, you know. You know the old saying, what you see is what you get. Don't think that my trends well with the streamer during the streaming. But yeah, I might do that whole commercial by the way too. You know, the whole Backlash commercial. At Backlash. At Backlash. You know that commercial? Might do that. But anyway, yeah. That's all the time that we have for this week. But yeah. Who knows what will happen before maybe a week or two before Backlash. We might find out next Thursday. So yeah. And hopefully Roblox doesn't get banned in 2 weeks. I am oh my god. Oh my god. I just wanna with that being said, you know that I'm in school right now. Like Indiana, most of us are back in school. Don't know about you guys in our countries or states, but over in Indiana where I live, we're back in school since like July. But yeah. I just want to stay home on August 31st now. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye!